Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. So I'm Scott Selections here for Monday, January 16th. For again today's play of the day, quick recap. What happened yesterday? We had a pretty awful Sunday, starting off with the teaser from a couple days ago. Had a two-team 7-point teaser in the NFL. Had the Niners minus 2.5, which cashed on Saturday, but we did have the Bills minus 6.5, and that paid out a minus 135 on Bet Online. The Bills scored 34 points against Skylar Thompson, and they couldn't cover. Gave up 31 points. I know there was a fumble touchdown in there, so really 24 points allowed to Skylar Thompson and Miami's offense. Really just an embarrassing showing by Buffalo. They were kind of lucky to win the game. But either way, Buffalo really struggled with turnovers, mostly Josh Allen, who had a couple of really bad interceptions, had the fumble touchdown to start the second half, and Buffalo barely held on to win. But scoring 34 points against the third-string quarterback and you can't cover 6.5, it's kind of embarrassing. And we picked up a loss there. Then for the NBA play, had the Warriors minus 2.5 and minus 110 on BetMGM, and that lost too. Beat a huge line move, thought 2.5 would not stay there for long, as DeRozan, we expected, wouldn't play. He did not. Line closed at 5.5. Warriors actually led at half and then fell apart in the second half. Gave up 73 points after halftime. I believe Vucevic had either 39 or 40, but the Warriors ended up losing by double digits. Really just a horrible second half performance by them. So an 0-2, look for a bounce back winning day here on Monday. And for today's play of the day, going to the NFL, look at the Monday night game between the Cowboys and the Buccaneers, taking place at around 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this match, we're going to take a player prop in this one. We're going to take Tampa Bay kicker Ryan Succop over 1.5 field goals at minus 110 on DraftKings. Time recording of 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Covering why I like the over 1.5 field goals here for Succop. First reason, Tampa all season long has attempted a bunch of kicks, mostly because of how conservative Coach Bowles is on fourth downs. He loves to take points. It doesn't really take many risks, and I think that should benefit Succop in this spot. But Tampa is averaging 2.2 field goal attempts per game, which is tied for the fourth most in the league. Based on the last month or so, Succop has been involved as well, as he has attempted at least 2 field goals in 3 of the last 4 games. And going back to week 1, the Buccaneers did play against Dallas in a dome, and they won that game 19-3. In that game, Succop attempted 5 field goals, and he made 4 of them. So there's really one common theme of that game, which was the Buccaneers moving the ball and then stalling in the red zone, which kind of has been the case all season long. But when you've attempted at least 5 kicks and you made 4 of them against the same team earlier this season, and now your prop's 1.5 at minus 110, I do think this line's a little bit short, and the Cowboys have really allowed a bunch of field goals all season long, especially lately, as the Cowboys are allowing 2.4 field goal attempts per game, which is tied for the 5th most in the league, and the Cowboys have allowed at least 2 made field goals in each of their last 7 games. So every game for about the last 2 months, the Cowboys have allowed the opposing kicker to make 2+ kicks, and I do think that should continue in this one, as Tampa has relied heavily on the kicker all season long. But Dallas has given up a bunch of kicks, and Tampa is really a fan of attempting a bunch of kicks because the red zone offense is not very good, and Bowles is really afraid of going for it on fourth down. So I think you'll end up seeing Tampa do what they always do, which is settle for a bunch of kicks, and I'm hoping Succop makes 2 of them. Now, once again, we can't exactly predict if he's going to be able to make the kicks. We can predict, though, or at least have a good read on how many attempts he should get in the game. And if Succop's going to be called out there for 2 or 3 field goals, I got to take the chances there for the odds, and I do think minus 110 as a result is a bargain. Split once again here for Monday, January 16th, is going to be on Ryan Succop over 1.5 made field goals at minus 110 on DraftKings. Bye, everyone.